Step into the unknown, Mystery Seeker, where the mystery unfolds. In the heart of the Russian Ural Mountains, winter stretched endlessly, blanketing the jagged peaks in unbroken white. The year was 1959, and a group of 9 eager hikers, led by the determined Igor Dyatlov, embarked on a journey that would forever haunt history. The wind hollowed through the valleys, carrying a cold so sharp it seemed pierce the soul, and yet the hikers pressed on. The hikers moved steadily, their breath steaming in the frigid air, each step a battle against exhaustion and the relentless cold. The snow rose to their knees at times, and yet they pushed forward, driven by the thrill of exploration and the promise of reaching the untouched wilderness of Otterton Mountain. Around them, the world seemed to hold its breath. The mountains, majestic and beautiful, had an unspoken warning in the silence, a warning that no amount of training or experience could entirely overcome. The forest seemed endless, a frozen cathedral of towering pines, their limbs heavy with fresh snow, creating a hush so profound that even the hikers' voices seemed muffled. Swallowed by the winter's embrace, each step was careful, the snow sometimes giving way to hidden rocks or icy patches beneath, forcing them to navigate slowly, measuring every movement. Crossing the frozen river was both breathtaking and terrifying. The sun reflected off the ice in blinking white, and the hikers tread cautiously, testing the surface before committing their full weight. Every step carried the risk of plunging into the icy water below, yet the lure of the unknown drove them onward. The river, silent and still, seemed like a mirror to another world, its glassy surface hiding deep shadows that hinted at the peril beneath. The wind picked up suddenly, slicing through the valley with sharp precision, and for a brief moment the hikers stopped, looking around as if the forest itself had grown louder, whispering warnings that they could not understand. Even in these familiar elements of winter travel, there was an eerie feeling that something was shifting just beyond perception, something that would change the course of their journey forever. They paused frequently to check their progress, consulting maps and compasses, tracing the path that would take them across the harsh terrain to their goal. Each line on the map represented not just a route but a promise of adventure and yet also a reminder of vulnerability. The first night, the hikers established a modest camp, digging trenches to anchor their tents against the wind, arranging gear carefully and lighting small fires that hissed and spluttered against the biting cold. Inside their tents, the warmth was comforting, but outside the wilderness pressed in, vast and indifferent. Stars twinkled faintly through the clouds, offering a silent witness to the struggles of those below. As they shared stories and laughed softly, none could foresee that this would be the last night of the ordinary tranquility. By the second day, the weather had changed dramatically, clouds thickening, winds intensifying, and snow wiping through the air in blinding sheets. The hikers struggled to maintain direction, their outlines blurred by the storm, their voices barely audible above the roar of the wind. Even the most experienced among them could feel the subtle panic creeping in. Footprints, initially clear, began to vanish under the relentless storm, disappearing into the frozen white, leaving only fleeting traces of human passage. The tracks, the only evidence of where the hikers had gone, became increasingly erratic as the storm worsened. Mist rolled down from the peaks, curling around the hikers' path like ghostly fingers. Visibility dropped to mere meters, and the forested slopes became a shifting maze of grey and white. Sound was distorted, the wind carrying echoes that seemed to come from nowhere, producing illusions that made the trees appear closer or further than they were. Despite their experience and preparation, the hikers had no way to anticipate the disorienting power of the mist, and each step felt like a venture into uncertainty. their eyes trained to catch glimpses of each other through the gay, and even the most confident among them felt the creeping anxiety of being utterly alone in the world. That night, when rescuers would later arrive, one tent was found cut open from the inside, its canvas flapping against the cold wind as though abandoned in haste. The carefully arranged campsite had left in chaos, personal belongings scattered, and the footprints leading away from it hinted at sudden movement, almost as if fear had compelled the hikers to flee into the freezing night. How could trained, experienced explorers abandon their shelter in temperature so low it could freeze exposed skin within minutes? The scene whispered a story of panic, urgency, and the inexplicable, leaving investigators to puzzle over motivations and circumstances that could defy reason. The footprints led deeper into the trees, winding uneven and in some places crosses over one another in confusion. The hikers had split or straggled, perhaps in search of a better shelter, perhaps under the influence of fear or disorientation, and every step into the forest meant leaving behind the last vestiges of warmth and safety. The jackets, boots, and personal effects littered the snow like fragments of a story abruptly interrupted. Each piece raised questions: why discard something essential in a freezing environment? What unseen pressures or fears drove these actions? The mountains, in their unyielding silence, seemed to preserve these fragments as both evidence and enigma, a cryptic narrative of human vulnerability pressed against nature's formidable, indifferent presence. Investigators later combed these artifacts for clues, yet the puzzle only deepened as the physical evidence spoke of haste and confusion, not violence or external threat. Shadows stretched unnaturally across the snow, warped by the uneven terrain and the pale winter light. Beneath these towering pines, the hikers had moved like fleeting phantoms, their presence leaving a mark only in impressions on the white canvas. That night, the sky danced with faint auroras, ethereal lights twisting in patterns that lent an otherworldly air to the frozen landscape. The hikers may have noticed them in fleeting glimpses, unaware that the cold and isolation amplified the surreal effect. Shadows cast by the auroras created illusions of movement, shifting shapes that could confound perception and amplify fear in the mountains. Light itself becomes a tool for disorientation, playing tricks on minds fatigued by cold and endless white. Nearby caves offered potential refuge from the world, their interiors promising shelter and perhaps even safety. But stepping inside brought its own unknowns: slippery floors, hidden drops, and the oppressive darkness that could confuse or trap. The hikers' choices to enter or avoid these natural structures remain speculative, but the existence of such formations adds layers of possibility to the story. Every cave was a threshold between survival and danger, and in these thresholds, decisions made in haste or fear carry consequences far beyond imagination. The abandoned boots stood alone, frozen in places as if their owner has vanished into thin air. Each boot told a story of urgency and confusion, of people fleeting without the consideration that survival in such temperatures demanded proper preparation. What could compel someone to leave such essential items behind? The snow around them was pristine except for faint tracks, hinting at haste, disorientation, or something unseen that drove the hikers forward into the forest. Weeks later, searchers would comb the area tirelessly, moving through white wastelands where footprints had long been erased by the wind and the snow. The silence was almost absolute, broken only by the crunch of boots and occasional calls across the expanse. Despite their efforts, the researchers found only fragments, scattered belongings, faint tracks, and signs of shelter abandoned in haste. Each discovery raised more questions than it answered. As though the mountains had conspired to guard their secrets, the cold and isolation were relentless, creating an environment in which the most meticulous search could barely scratch the surface of the truth hidden beneath layers of ice and time. Weeks later, search helicopters hovered over the peaks, their presence a stark contrast to the silence that had regained for days. From above, the mountains looked serene and unbroken, but on the ground, chaos had left its subtle traces. Debris, tracks, and shelters revealed glimpses of the hikers' final movements. Yet the full narrative remained elusive. The helicopter's perspective highlighted how vast and indifferent the wilderness was, and how easily human effort could be rendered insignificant against the scale of the nature's design. Dawn revealed a world softened by snow, with sunlight glinting off peaks and creating a deceptive sense of calm. For anyone witnessing the aftermath, the scene appeared peaceful, yet beneath the surface lay a story of human struggle, panic, and endurance. The mountain's silent majesty concealed the drama and the fear that had unfolded, and even as light returned, the answers remained obstructed by time, snow, and the choices made under extreme duress. The juxtaposition of serenity and the tragedy emphasized the mystery, making every peak, valley, and forested slope a chapter in an unresolved enigma. Today, the Deathlove Pass stands as a solemn reminder of courage, curiosity, and the mysteries that endure beyond comprehension. A plaque commemorates the 9 hikers, yet it tells only a fraction of the story, leaving the most haunting questions unanswered. Why did they flee their tent? What caused their panic? And what unseen forces or psychological pressures shaped their final hours? The mountains remains unchanged, holding their secrets beneath layers of snow, ice, and time, a testament to the indomitable power of nature and the fragile yet relentless spirit of human exploration, curiosity, and resilience. What do you think? What has happened to them that day? Leave your opinions in the comment section. Thank you.
Thanks for watching Mystery Seekers, where mysteries unfold and get unlocked.